Most of my units don't really need to move. Certainly not the land ones, really. Eagle does what Eagle would be expected to do. Piss me off. But he won't be able to build another fighter, because he just doesn't have the money for that. Which is good, because I don't really want to deal with another fighter, if I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, how did I not see that? Am I dumb? Is that what happened? Am I just really fucking stupid? I think that's what happened. Okay. Whatever. Don't even care. So, that rocket obviously can't stay there anymore. In fact, it can't really stay even close. And now there are... No, there's only one. Okay, I thought this one was in range of this one as well. But I was wrong! So if we just move it back to there, it should be fine. And we can continue to shell that rocket, keep it out of trouble. And hey, here is that battleship that you wanted. It's shiny and new. It has not been used. Not yet. Anyway, this is fine for everyone. And then you must die. Explosions. Our favourite thing. So I think, yeah, we've probably got that in the bag. We can just... Oh, no, that's silly, because then that one will just come in and kill it. Don't be a dumb pants. Don't put your dumb pants on today. Not a good idea at the best of times. I don't think I can actually protect that how I wanted to now. I don't think a one-health fighter would kill it, but you never know, do you? You can never be sure of these things. Let's just send that over there. It's not hugely important. More battleshippery! So as long as we don't wander into range of any missiles by mistake, we can probably use that battlecopter to do some nastiness. In fact, I'm going to start hitting that pipe seam. We've got to break through eventually, and I might as well start now. I mean, you don't have to, but it does make attacking Jess a lot easier. Otherwise, you get stuck sort of with this very narrow area, and because of your bad luck and because of terrain defense, even bombers won't be one-hit killing stuff. You'll get locked down and clogged up, and then fucking missiles will just ruin your entire day. And you don't want that. Oh my goodness me, no. It makes you cry out loud. Get more battleships. I cannot afford to. I do not have the funding. Well, ding sounds are fun. You never know, Eagle might actually get lightning strike before the end of this. He normally does at least once. Maybe I can take him out before then, though. Do another unprecedented, amazing thing. And Jess will probably do nothing at all besides that. But that is fine, because she is not gonna move into range with anything else. Because she can't, honestly. There's just too many units around. I have counter break again, but meh. It's so underwhelming. I don't care. It's sad, really, that Sonja is so ineffective. It's also part of the reason why she got another buff when her Dance Wars DS came around. Then she got the ability to knock off terrain stars, which is always useful. And then she became one of the better COs in the game, and everything was fine and dandy and magical again. And no one complained about the balance in Advance Wars DS. You're imagining it if you think they did. You're lying to yourself. It never happened. Never. So now we can start sending the bombers down this way to start making an attack on Jess, because Eagle is out of the game. He cannot stop this from happening. It's literally impossible. Unless... Wait a minute. Alright, it's not impossible, but he might... well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to make it impossible. Because now a 5 health battlecopter and a 1, I suppose 3 health fighter are not going to be able to kill this. And hit this in the same turn. And I can afford to lose 1 or 2 units. Because I haven't actually lost any yet, as far as I can tell. But my memory is not great. So the first thing we're going to want to do here is weaken that. Because then, I think, if I take it out, I can actually use my bomber to hit the other one. And now this bomber should be completely safe, and we can start making some serious face pancakes. Also, I'm going to bring this one along, but not put it in attackable range, just so I don't get screwed. Hang on, let's go with there. Pretty sure I mean, this might, with 2 moves, be able to get around here. Lightning Strike is going to happen, after all. Now, I think we can afford to start doing that. Because we need to make... Yeah. I mean, you can see what I'm trying to do. Right, the missiles don't cover this one now, so let's do that. Because now I'll be able to hit them with one bomber and break it rather than two, because bombers do 95% to a pipe seam, which is annoying as all hell. I'm sure you can appreciate. Okay, speaking of bombers, we can actually build some here now, inside the base, ready to storm down there. Normally what I do is I have a much bigger fleet of bombers used to take Drake and out and then Eagle, and they just swim. That's what planes do. They just fly all the way around and attack from the left side. This is weirdly different, and I don't know if it's going to work out better or not. I guess we will see. I'm going to put this here just so I can hit the middle one. I've already damaged a bit. And as for my cash, I don't really need to spend any of it. I'm happy to just wait it out. Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. There's an infantry incoming. I don't really want to deal with that. Let's just prevent it being a problem. Deter its invasion and shoot it straight dead. Alright, that'll do ya. So here comes some more pain. Looting Strook. I get the distinct feeling he's... See, if I had room on my desk, I don't, for the record, but if I did, I would be whamming my forehead into it pretty hard right now. Because that bomber thing with the missile and the thing you just saw was hideously embarrassing and just didn't need to happen at all. But it did anyway. And only sadness prevails. But it's fine by me, because he's not doing anything of value. Oh good, this will be wasted as well. Ha! Screw you, Jess! Your giant pencil will not save you now. You cannot draw anyway. Your stick figure pictures suck. I'm ridiculing you, even though I'm no better than you. Okay, well that was an amazing use of your superpower. Congratulations! I'm just angry at the bomber. I can't believe I didn't even think about that. That was dumb pants being worn all the time. Now let's just do this. Fuck you! Explode now! Your units need to get out of my face. That includes that offending missile, which makes me much happier about this situation. So now we don't need the fighters at all for anything, because Jess has no capacity for air units. So, in the interest of them not crashing and losing the technique score, I'm just going to join them. And then the remaining air units can start... Ooh, 17 fuel, that's not very much. I better send him back. Can't risk it, really, especially after I balls that up. So let's keep this rocket war going. We can... okay, now we can't. I can't afford to do it because now there are 2 rockets in range, so I'm outclassed, I'll die. And nobody wants that to happen to them. But we can still direct his attention like that, which works. Keep smashing the pipe. This missile is the only one left now, so I can do what the hell ever I like with this. Weaken that, and we can probably hit the other one too. Just preparing it for when the bombers finally show up. Okay, so no problems there, and this only has a movement of 6 really, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, boom, bam. So my bomber just needs to not go further than this. And that works out. I'm going to join there. I prefer a full health one. And then battleships will be utilized against you. 'Cause you suck and nobody likes you. Least of all me. Alright, so now then we can just build bombers all day. Literally all day. Just bombers out to the ears. Bombers flying out of your ears. And, well, there's not really anything else that needs to be said about that. I think it's all fairly self-explanatory. In terms of time, this is the fastest I have ever done this. That could be huge because it comes down to units being built again. For the power score, it all ties into itself. I can make up for the loss of that bomber in the stupid way. I can make up for that. That's not a problem. There are more missiles there now. Could be a concern, but I will not care all that much. I've only lost 1 unit, so that's fine. I actually don't need to compensate too heavily for that.